live button, so we should have something popping up on YouTube fairly soon. Nay, don't forget to mute your audio on the YouTube so that you don't get both audios running at the same time.
Yep, got my phone.
I saw Jim Stute, both audios running at the same. There we go. We're going to call that a sound check of sorts. Hey, will you give me a sound check real quick, Nay? Let me hear your dulcet tones. There we go. Sounds good.
Yay.
Yay. All right, let's see. So that's going. That's going. This is not going. There's one. There's two. There's three. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Running a little bit behind today. We had, this is normally nap time for the little darlings. They decided to rebel. They decided to overthrow the regime today. There was an attempted regime change. So, secret message. Well, you know, have to stomp down the rebellion once in a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This for this scenario, we're going back to chapter 1. We're going back to the chapter 1 scenarios for Tomb of the Serpent. So this is the old classic, The Evil Below, which is a really fun scenario. For some reason, this one always, I always really enjoyed this one. It is, one, it happens in a cemetery, so, you know, that's pretty cool. And then, stream cannot be created. Try again.
Okay, well, I guess just let me know when you guys are heading out. If you need me to take a choice on a movie, I can.
I'm not sure what's going on.
You guys have seen part of the one, but there's one that we both haven't seen.
Is the stream still going?
So maybe Beetlejuice is the one.
I see it on my phone.
Okay. Check, check, check.
I think it's
Check, check, check. All right. Okay. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, where is it? It's somewhere in Italy. Love to go to Italy sometime. I'm Bessie-less. So she was trying to get the children to kind of relax and go take their nap. So we've been kind of dealing with that a little bit. This is nap time. Same time every day, but for some reason it surprises them every time. What do you mean I have to take a nap?
And then we get our age and we can't wait to take a nap.
I know. I'm ready to do my nap. I don't get enough naps. All right. Let's see if that comes up. I'm hearing some extra audio. Is that someone in your room? And that's okay.
Oh, yeah, that's my roommate.
Okay, I was just wanting to make sure I knew where it was coming from. If it was something else, not a big deal. So here is the cemetery from our Cooner Beans sky cam floating high over Italy. I got to live in Italy in the late 90s to the 2000s. It was great. that it is really different now. Yeah. So the scenario takes place near a town, Civigliano, and which, if I remember right, I felt like that was kind of up in the mountain area. And then north of there is an old deserted cemetery, and that's where this is taking place, is in the old deserted cemetery. Kind of overrun with weeds and things like that. People still visit it occasionally, but not as often as they used to. Who likes to visit old cemeteries? Am I the only one that visits? Like, I'll see an old cemetery. There's a and I'm sure they're all over the place. You can find these little towns that have disappeared, and there's one south of here. You'd never know that there was a town there because during the land rush, during the early settlers in Oklahoma, towns would be created, and then for one reason or another they wouldn't stick, and then the people would just all move away from that area. I suspect demon activity, but I could be wrong. But there is still a cemetery there, and you actually have to, and it's still kind of maintained, which is really interesting, because you have to go down a dirt road and then another dirt road, and then you come to this spot where if you didn't know it was back there, you would never see it. And then you have to drive down this other dirt path. It's not even really a road, because the only thing that it goes to is this old deserted cemetery. And then when you get up there, there's all these really, really old graves. Now, I think I did find a few headstones that were from like the 1930s and 40s and 50s. So apparently somebody, even after the town disappeared, some families would still go back and would bury their loved ones in this basically deserted cemetery. So it's completely, you would never find it if you didn't know it was there. I stumbled upon it by happenstance because I like wandering old roads. So anywho, it's the town of Sherman, and I don't remember how long it existed. I don't even know exactly where it was, because the town of Sherman is now like completely gone, and you could find it on some old maps, but there's no marking for it anymore. I suspect that it's now buried underneath some farmer's field, but the cemetery is still there, which is really interesting, at least to me, probably to nobody else. Welcome to the Hurricane Magnet. Oh, Florida, you sticking out like a sore thumb. Old cemeteries, 1, 2, 3, not it. Howdy from the UK. Hey, Dave Ashton. Hey, Vernjeski. Good morning, good morning, good morning. The necropolis in Glasgow is extraordinary to wander through. Oodles of old mausoleums. Very cool. I suspect demon activity. Very good. Chain. Public. Still the same in Naples. All right. This is a Chapter 1 scenario out of the Tomb of the Serpent. This is rewritten for our second edition version of Tomb of the Serpent. Maybe I should go check on Bessie. I know she's awake. I know she's... You know what? We're just going to assume that if she's not here, she's got something important going on. So we're not gonna try and chase her down. I don't hear any death rattles or anything coming from next door. So I don't know. She's probably still battling the revolution. We're just gonna get started. The Evil Below is the name of the scenario. A lot of times I put a fun little name on it for the YouTube videos. So for today we're calling it the Flesh Eaters. But you and I know it's really the Evil Below. Here's my darling.
Hi, sorry I'm late.
No worries. Me and Malden are used to it.
I'm early every day.
Oh, I don't have my glasses. There they are.
Sass pants.
6 turns. 5 plot points. Now, there's not a lot of mystery here. Lobster Johnson, young Hellboy, Roz have come here. They know what they're looking for, and there is an old relic attached to this weeping statue here. There's an old relic attached to this that an Italian soldier, gosh, probably, I'd say 100 years ago or so,
What's his name, Giuseppe?
went off to war in Africa, and he was killed. He came back, but he had sent this artifact back to his mother while he was in Africa, and she added this artifact to the sculpture of this statue. So it's an artifact that came from Africa around Egypt. And that's what they have come to track down, is that artifact. So you know the major plot point is the weeping statue.
Yep.
So that is the major plot point. It may not be particularly easy to get a hold of because it moves around through the cemetery, but it also may be incredibly easy to get to. You could actually, get the major plot point on turn number 2. Not going to get it on turn 1, but you could actually get it on turn 2. It's theoretically possible. But along the way, monsters will be appearing, baddies will be popping in. The entire cemetery is a difficult area, so it's overrun. It's almost become a bit of a jungle, and there are little traps around the area, strange pits in the ground that sometimes open up. So it is a dangerous area.
Were there graves? The pits?
Were the graves? No.
Oh.
No.
Was this the pit?
Yeah, just a pit.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you mean for your gate to be fallen?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Is that okay?
No, I liked it. It was a good choice. I just
Okay.
didn't know if it was on purpose.
Yeah. Every once in a while, have a good choice. There are no NPCs set up at the start of the scenario, but they will appear at the end of each turn.
Two of them?
Yes.
Okay.
2. So we'll go through real quickly on the special rules. The entire table is a difficult area and obscuring, so models always count as being in cover because of the weeds, the overgrowth, the tombstones, and all that sort of stuff. At the end of each turn, 2 abominations will appear. They will normally appear around the weeping statue, but if the major plot point has been completed and a character is holding the major plot point, then they will appear around that character. This uses the same rules that we've been doing previously for Tomb of the Serpent, and that is after you pass a peril, then you draw, when you're doing a plot point. After you pass a peril for a plot point, then you draw a yellow card to determine what the challenge is for the plot point. Now, you can do the minor plot points as well, but you don't have to in this scenario. You can easily ignore the minor plot points and just go for the major. What the trade-off there is that the weeping statue will switch positions with a minor plot point at the end of the turn. So if you only go after the major plot point, then you could find yourself chasing it over and over again around the table. If you eliminate some of the plot points, then you're going to get more rewards out of the scenario. which would matter more for a campaign, and it also limits where the Weeping
so you
Angel
kind of
can
hem it in.
travel around. If you draw a one of the spoilers out of the deck, then that means one of the level 3 creatures or denizens or cultists has appeared.
Yep.
So it will either be Ramjit or Dahlia will appear on the table then. So you could go through this whole scenario and only have abominations. You're not guaranteed that that the serpent priest or serpent priestess are even going
But
to
there's
appear.
2 spoilers in there, so that does
They
up
could
the
they
opportunity.
could show up. The major plot point is a horrific area. So when you move into contact with it, you will have to roll a horror check when you move into contact with the weeping statue. And then it exchanges places. Once the major plot point is completed, all the minor plot points are also removed from the table. All right. Nothing blather. Let's get some playing going.
Let's do it.
So, Nay, there's not a lot to do on turn number 1 other than to get into position. So we have Lobster Johnson. We have young Hellboy. Happy birthday to young Hellboy. And we have Roz. So we have our trio here. What do you feel like you'd like to do, Nay? What do you think you'd like to do on turn 1?
I just want to get him closer to that plot point.
Okay.
I can word today.
Okay, wording is hard. Who would you like to activate first? Now, if he moves over 6, now we know it's not going to be in the middle of the table. So if you move over this way, if you just move 6 with Hellboy, you could kind of get over here by this grave marker. Because it will move to one of these other spots. We know it's not actually going to be right there on turn 2.
Yeah.
Move Hellboy this way.
Yeah.
And as long as he doesn't run, and then maybe Roz this way, the other way, or okay, Roz go the other way. What about the Lobster? What's he going to do? Does he go with one of them?
Let's go him straight in.
Okay. So we'll kind of go around here, and then now if he moves over 6, he's going to have to take a peril. Do you want to play it dangerous, or you watch it for those sinkholes?
I'm going to be careful for right now.
Okay, so a 6-inch move, just kind of cross over that fence and just kind of be here in the middle of things. Okay. Do you want me to slide you a little bit closer to Roz or Hellboy, or just you're going to stick in the middle there?
Right in the middle.
Okay, here we go. That's the end of turn 1. So there's 2 things that happened. First, the Weeping Angel.
Yeah, I'll go overhead.
What was it?
I said I'll go overhead.
Oh, okay. First, the Weeping Angel is going to move. So we're going to say this is 1, 2 over here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's over here by Hellboy.
Oh, that's nice. That was a good little
So
bounce.
she's going to jump over to here. All right.
And just to clarify, that one becomes just a minor.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it switches places. It swaps places.
Yeah,
So
well, I knew that. I
is-
just wanted to make sure that one was then became a minor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the major plot point is now over here, and the minor plot point is over there.
Okay.
So let's see.
We get baddies.
Baddies.
So
That's
that's the
right.
end of the turn, right?
That is the end of the turn. We're going to get 2 baddies. One of them is going to be just an inch behind it.
Oh.
Looking right behind it. That's not a big deal, though. It's not in your way. And the other one, 4 inches off this way. Look, it's coming up out of this weird pit over here. Okay, not a bad run then. So, young Hellboy's going to have a run at that major plot point. We are going to draw cards. Nay, You drew a
Oh, that's
misfortune.
nice.
How nice is that?
You got it warmed up.
And I got it warmed up. All right, Nay. Well, what do you feel like you'd like to do on
Do we need to
turn
pull a
number?
bullet?
You know what? We need to. You're exactly right. We do need to pull
Okay.
a marker there. Okay. So,
Let's put young Hellboy over there by the major plot point.
okay, as soon as he moves into contact, he has to roll a horror check.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to roll a
A
normal
D8?
condition check, a health check, and on a D8. He just needs a 4 or better,
Got it.
and he passes it. No biggie. He's seen worse. So he moves into contact with it, and then he will get a random peril. The random peril is 3 with shoot, finesse,
Oh,
or cunning.
Lord.
We know he can't do it with shoot, and you know what else we know?
Can't do a finesse or cunning.
We also know he can't do it with finesse or
He has a
cunning.
free pass.
Oh,
Mhm.
yes. That's exactly right.
Yeah, I'm going to
You
use
wanna
my
use
free
that
pass.
free pass. Yeah. I should have asked you about that ahead of time. Okay, so you use your free pass, and it is done.
So now we draw.
Oh, the peril is done.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mhm.
now we draw the yellow card.
Oh, man.
What?
I'm nervous.
What?
I
You're
know,
nervous.
right?
Nervous in the service. Let's see it.
Woo!
See?
Two
then-
successes with cunning is what we need.
All you have to do is roll 2 successes with cunning. That is now the major plot point.
Yeah, so that'll travel
so
with
it
it.
will travel with it.
Okay.
It will not change. So it cannot be completed as a long action.
Yes.
The major plot point must be completed as a single action in this scenario. So you will have to roll 2 successes in one go, which you could do. He's got 2 dice 6 in cunning.
Oh, that's
He
it.
could do that.
Oh, man.
He could do that. All he has to do is get 2 successes.
Got him.
And got them both,
Yay.
and that's it. The major plot point is completed.
Woo!
So that means the major plot point is done.
And
You're going to get the reward for it. And for the rest of the scenario, it's really just about the monsters trying to take it away from you.
So does that mean that we won't get Dahlia or Ramji?
Yeah, they will actually appear right now.
Oh, they do appear. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, they appear
Oh.
right now.
And all the minors go away, correct?
Correct. Yeah, all the minor plot points, we're going to take those markers off.
So I just got to run for.
Yeah, you just got to stay alive now. You just have
Stay
to
alive
stay
for
alive.
5.
And we do get a Ramji and a Dahlia. They will appear
D8?
now. Uh-huh.
Okay.
7 inches kind of back this way. So Rami is coming through the
He's a sneaky
steps
one.
through the gate.
Oh, let's get a good bounce.
And Dahlia slithers up out of the pit.
Seems like that's where
She-
they all were.
Uh-huh. There's something going on down below this cemetery, that's for sure. Something going on down below. All right. And you can continue your turn. So you have a Lobster Johnson and you have a Roz that have not activated.
How far is Lobster from? Which one is it? That's by the gate.
Ramji?
Ramjeet, are you activating Lobster? Right now you're only about 5 inches.
Okay.
Are you activating Lobster?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give him an out of ammo.
Do you want to misfortune it?
So I don't want you to shoot this turn.
Yeah.
Misfortune? She says
Yep.
no to my out of ammo. Alright. Continue your activation as normal.
Shoot him up?
I don't know what she wants to do. What do you want to do with Lobster now?
What's Rami good at?
Brawling.
Let's move Lobster like between Hellboy
Mhm. And Rami?
yeah,
Okay.
and then shoot.
Okay.
and then
I'm gonna
shoot
put
at
you
Rami.
by this little,
Yeah,
that's
good.
just a little 6-inch move.
Perfect.
Get over there by that gravestone and open fire. From there, so you're going to have a 5d10 Rami
3
will.
dice 6? Shoot with 3 dice 6?
I'm gonna go ahead and use my steady aim and get another dice. So I'll shoot back with 4 dice 6.
Big talk.
You got 4 successes. 5 successes.
I was gonna say there, Pally.
5 successes. And I got 4
4
successes.
successes.
A
Woohoo!
6, 2 5s, and a 4. So you could block all of mine
Just give 1.
and give me 1 hit, or you could go any combination thereof. How do you want to play it?
Can I just ask a really stupid question just for further in the game?
Uh-huh.
How did he shoot with so many dice?
Because he had a short range bonus and he had played a steady aim, so he started with 2 dice and he got up to 4 dice. Or were you asking about Lobster?
Yeah, my printer wasn't printing too well, so I thought maybe it printed wrong.
No, you're fine.
No, he used extra goodies.
Okay. I'll make him roll 3. So whatever that comes up to.
Okay. So we're going to get rid of 2 of your dice and take out 2 of my dice. So you will roll a 2 dice health check and Rami will roll a 3 dice health check. So there are your 2 dice. Okay. Rami will have to roll a 3 dice health check.
Passed it.
Oh, very good. And Rami passed as well with a 3 with
oh my gosh.
2 4s and a 6. So Rami
don't use my cup.
Fine.
That's right.
I think I'm going to use it now. All right. You still have Roz that has not activated. What is Roz going to do? So Roz is over here by this stone. She realizes everything's on the other side of the table. Now she could move 6 inches that way. Take it slow and easy so you don't have to take a peril. If you try to run that way, you're going to get a peril. What would you like to do? Are you going to play it safe or go for it?
She needs to get over there, so let's run.
Okay, and is she running towards Rami? Is she going to go brawl Rami?
Sure.
Okay. So, first thing will happen will be a peril.
Okay.
Give her a peril.
It is. 1 with finesse.
1 with finesse. She has 2 dice 6 in finesse, so she's fine.
Okay.
All you have to do is get 1 of these. And you did. You got the one. Let's just take that.
Take it out.
There you go.
Ooh, that was...
Okay, you got the one you needed. You can continue your activation, and you can rush Rami. That was only a 10-inch move. Rawr.
Not a girl.
Raw's getting some Rami.
Delicious.
She's so friendly. Now, you normally roll 4 die 8. You could get an extra dice if you wanted to discard one of your cards.
I'd say distraction.
I put that on the wrong character.
Yeah.
Get rid of the distraction?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess you could play those in combination, though, couldn't you?
It's up to you.
But
now, tell me what you want to do. You want to get rid of one of your cards, or?
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that distraction.
Okay. All right. So that's going to get you a 5th dice.
Oh, nice. Okay. A 7 and a 5.
7 and a 5. I'm going to go ahead and play my warmed up so that Rami will not face any multiple fights penalties for the rest of this turn.
Oh, he just has muscles of steel, right? Okay.
And he's rolling 3 die 8. He got an 8, so that's going to be a take 'em all. Roz will have to roll a 1. Rami will have to roll a 2 dice health check. Roz is fine. Rami is injured.
Yes.
Oh, I guess we could play an unseen peril on him.
When he activates.
Since he's down
Yeah. So I guess that's where we're at.
Yep.
Do we want to... I'm going to go ahead and activate Rami first.
Oh, did you want that? Oh, that's right, because he's warmed up.
Do you want to play that Unseen Peril on him when he activates?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so the Unseen Peril is played. He has to roll 1 with Cunning. He would normally get more dice, but now he's down to D6s. He'd normally get 3 die 8, so he'll only get 3 die 6.
Failed.
And he got it. Okay. And then the fight will start. He'll be rolling 3 die 6 to hit you. You could brawl me with 3 die 8 or dodge me with 4 die 8. What do you want to do?
Doesn't he have muscles of steel? Does he ignore the...
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's using 3 die 8. Thanks, sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
He's using 3 die 8. Do you want to brawl me with 3 die 8 or dodge me with 4 die 8?
Oh, I'm looking at the... Wait. Isn't it brawl with 4 die 8 and dodge with... Or brawl with 4 die 8 and dodge with 3?
Yeah, but she was in a fight,
Oh,
so it
okay.
takes 1.
Yeah. Let's dodge.
Okay. So 4 die 8.
There you go, Pat.
Ooh.
4 and a 5.
Okay.
You can dodge that.
Did,
And you easily
in
do.
fact.
Would you like to back away or you want to keep him tied up?
I want to keep him tied up.
Good idea. All right. So this little green fellow over here, so get rid of that now.
Okay.
This little fellow will leap upon young Hellboy.
Oh.
He's rolling 2 die 6 to attack you. You can brawl me with 4 die 8 or dodge me with 3 die 8.
Let's dodge.
Okay, 3 die 8. She's trying to stay alive here. She wants to stay in the game. Here is the 2 die 6 attack. A 4.
Oh.
Can you get a 4?
Oh, poop. Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. Would you like to back away from my abomination?
Yes.
Okay. You have backed away from my abomination. The next abomination will go in.
And they're automatically going to go for Hellboy because he has the major?
Well, they're going to go for him because he's the nearest enemy.
Okay, but well, I'm just asking, and like...
No.
No, okay.
They're
alright.
not.
Okay.
So, I'm coming at you with 2 die 6. Are you going to brawl me or dodge me? Dodge
Brawl,
again.
or dodge.
Okay. Dodge? Okay. 2 die 6. Got a 5. Can you get a 5?
Oh!
Raw.
No!
No.
Oh.
Gonna have to roll a 1 dice health check.
Ugh.
He gets a D8.
Yes.
And he passes it. He is not injured.
Oh,
The
man.
next one will be Dahlia, and she will leap upon
Are you
him.
sure he's closer than
Yep.
Lobster?
Yep.
Alright. I didn't see any measuring.
I don't need to measure. I have eyes. Lady.
Dodging.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 3 die 8. Dahlia would normally roll 4 die 8. I'm going to go ahead and use my sucker punch.
Oh my gosh.
And get a 5th dice. Okay, here is the attack.
Oh. Phew.
3 8s and 2 4s.
Oh my god.
Now, this is young Hellboy, right?
This is young Hellboy.
Okay. 4 D8 for dodge.
Uh-huh. 3 die 8 for dodge.
3 to 8 dodge?
He has, yeah.
Mine
he's
says 4
got-
D8.
Nah, you're looking at, maybe I got the cards mixed around, but this is young Hellboy, and this is Roz.
Okay, that's where
this
I'm
is
screwing
young
up
Hellboy.
with.
Okay, sorry about that. I may have put the wrong cards under him. Yeah, young Hellboy has muscles of steel. And,
Okay, that's why I'm confused.
Roz is over here. Sorry about that. Did I put him? Did I send you get them mixed up when I sent you the picture?
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm
Roz has the 3 die 8, right? In dodge. Or no. Hellboy.
Yeah.
Okay. No wonder
Take your
I'm
headphone
sitting
off.
here going, something's not adding
I'm
up.
sorry. I'll be right next door for just a second. I'll be right back.
So we dodging with 3-8?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I dodged an 8. That's it. That's a 4 dice health check. Oh my god.
You.
Okay. Okay.
You can do this. I got every faith in you.
Oh, I was 1 short.
Ah,
Son of a biscuit. Okay. So that means we're wounded. Is that everybody that's activated?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, I guess we'll do recoveries. We'll do Hellboy. Yes, he recovered.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Okay.
And then Ramjeet. Oh, that's failing. Yes, I failed it. I'm not
Yay!
even cheating. Oh, poor Ron.
I watched.
That's
You
a
didn't cheat.
shame. I thought about it, but I didn't have to.
Nope.
Okay. What now? Are we putting new guys out? Is that what we do?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
I think we've,
Hi. Yes. Hellboy clearly did not make the
his health check.
his health check, but I passed recovery. Rami did not.
Okay. Unfortunately for Hellboy, I'm going to put that marker back out there on him.
Unfortunately.
You want to read toxin to the boys and girls at home? Dahlia has an ability called toxin, so she will poison Hellboy when he fails his health check, and he is now poisoned. And he now cannot roll a recovery check unless he discards a card from his hand. And right now, Nay, you have no
I don't
cards.
have any.
Ooh.
So you did not get to roll a recovery check, and
Well,
you
now I'm extra glad
remain
Rami didn't pass
injured.
his.
Failed both, because he's got Indomitable.
Oh, son of a biscuit. Yes.
Conveniently forgetting all their abilities.
Oh, well, I'm sorry if you wander off.
It's not too late, everybody. If you haven't made plans to come and join us in Albuquerque, New Mexico on the 17th, 18th, and 19th, that's where Bessie and I will be. We're going to be at a pizza joint called Slice and Dice Pizza, 225 Wyoming Boulevard. That is the east of Slice and Dice. There's one on the west side of Albuquerque, too. This is the one on the east side. Nay's going to take a train all the way from Michigan to come and join us. How awesome is that? We have folks coming from California and Texas and New Mexico and Arizona. And we're getting together in Albuquerque, New Mexico, October 17th, 18th, and 19th. So, you know, depending on how this one goes, we may try to do some sort of annual get-together, gathering of the pulpsters, the pulpiteers. We would love to have suggestions for other locations. I was kind of toying with the idea of trying to do something up in the north. Possibly, up around Nay's area, up around Jim Stutz area, Marty Devine, also coming from Chicago, coming down. So maybe there's some place up there.
Go to a hockey game.
Bessie, for those of you that don't know, is a big Blackhawks fan.
That's all I ever wanted my whole life is to go.
To a Blackhawks game? That would be-
There.
Oh, in Chicago?
Yeah.
That would be neat. Okay.
We're adding two
that
buddies.
ended turn 1. We're starting turn
No, that was the end of turn
No.
2.
that was the end of turn 2, and we get 2 more monsters.
Yep. Ba-ba-ba.
2 more monsters will appear. Now that the Weeping Angel is gone, the monsters will appear around Hellboy. 1 inch
Oh my
this
gosh.
away.
Oh.
This is going disastrous.
7 inches behind him. Over here by this tombstone. Okay. All right. Did we draw cards, babe?
No, not yet.
No? All right, let's draw some cards.
All right, pull
Nay,
the
you get
bullet.
the first card.
Now you got a just reward.
Just reward.
Nah. And you got a stunned.
Definitely worth using as a
Discard.
discard.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Nay, Hellboy is engaged with 2 enemies. Look at that. He's got an abomination and a Dahlia attached to him, trying to grab a hold of him, trying to grab that artifact out of his hands. What do you feel like you'd like to do here? Do you want to activate Roz? Well, see, Roz is over here chewing on Rami like a little plush toy. That's Rami.
Squeak, squeak.
Yeah, he's squeaking. Then you got Lobster is free. Who do you think?
Does it look blurry?
I want to send Lobster over to.
It might be focusing here, so that's
Oh, okay,
blurry.
yeah.
Well,
Let's see, if you're going to rush somebody, then you have the abomination to rush.
mm-hmm.
That's your nearest target. You could walk around over here and then shoot at 2 abominations. You could split your dice and try and shoot down both of them. I don't even know if that's a great idea. You would be rolling 5 dice, so you could roll 2
Where
against
is
1, 3. That's not a great- Dahlia? She's
Dahlia.
playing. Yeah, she's the gal that's ripping Hellboy a new one.
Hmm.
She's right there.
Right in front of him.
She's sandwiched all between abominations all around her, so Lobster cannot get to Dahlia right now.
Okay. Well, let's
But
just
he
shoot
could go
it.
peel. He could go peel an abomination off of Hellboy. He could go up here and try and get an abomination off of him.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, beat it down. He can't shoot because for fear of hitting young Hellboy, but he can
Right.
leap in there with his
What I can?
lobster claw.
Give him a good pension.
Yep, 4 die 10, and the abomination will fight back with 2 dice hits. Oh,
4
boy.
successes.
3 7s and a 6. I got nothing, so the abomination will have to roll a 4 dice health check. Failed it. And
By
it is
1, that was pretty
removed
close.
from play.
Woohoo! Excellent.
All right, so now you have Roz and pick one guy up, the other one falls. Now you have Roz and young Hellboy. So now young Hellboy only has 1 monster on him.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to activate him now or who do you want to activate next? You have young Hellboy and you have Roz.
Well, let's go ahead and activate Roz.
Okay, Roz activates. She has 4 die 8 to attack with, or she could dodge with 4 die 8. Probably just want to try and finish off Rami, right? You want
Yeah.
to try and take him out.
Yeah.
So 4 die 8 attack, and Rami will fight back with 3 die 8.
Two 5s and a 6.
Oh boy, that's a good hit. All right, Rami. Two 7s and a 4.
Mm.
Do you just say take them all and go let the dice sort it out, or what do you? The best you could do is block 1.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The best you could do is block 1 of these and let the others through. You have to decide.
No, we
what
can't
you want
forget
to
he
do.
rolls with D6s on. Right?
What are you talking about, baby?
On this part? Because he's hurt?
No, he's got muscles of steel, so he shouldn't have been down to D6s. He still rolls D8s.
Right.
If he gets hurt, he's going to roll a d6. Yes.
Yes. Okay. That's what I
if
meant.
you get
That's what
hits.
Yeah. That's
We're
what I
not
meant.
there yet, but yeah.
Right. That's
Yep.
that's the part I was thinking of.
All right.
Let's block one of them and
Okay.
take the rest.
That's the best you can do. Block 1. So both characters take 2 hits. So he'll roll d6s. Roz rolls d8s. Roz is injured.
She's fine.
Dang it. Rami is also fine.
Ah.
All right. So the only character left that you can activate is young Hellboy. So he will now activate. And the only choice he has is
A
to
dodge.
fight
Oh.
Dahlia, but you could choose to use either your brawl of 4 die 6, 4 die 8, because you also have muscles of steel, or you could try to dodge her with 3 die 8. What do you want to do here?
He's hurt.
Sorry,
3
3 die 6. 3 die 6 if you dodge, 4 die 8 to fight her.
And she's got 4
And
die.
she's injured. No,
She is
he's
not
injured?
He is
Yeah,
injured.
but he has muscles of steel, so he ignores it.
Yeah. He ignores it for his brawling.
Let's brawl. What the heck?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Okay.
4 die 8, 2
Two
sevens,
sevens
and a 6. You know, that really is a good choice there on Nay's part, because she has control of the blocking. As the active character, she can actually use her brawl skill as her defensive skill here, because she could choose to use all of her successes to block.
Mm-hmm.
And since she gets d8s and a higher number, even if you're wanting to play it defensive in this situation, she did better by choosing brawl. Yeah. So Dahlia's rolling 4 die 8 to attack.
Nothing.
And she got nothing.
Woohoo!
So she'll have to roll a 3 dice health check.
She's hurt.
And she is not injured.
Well, it worked the first time. You have to try again.
You have to keep going. So now the baddies will continue fighting. Oh,
Dahlia?
no, they will start activating.
Yes.
So now Dahlia will activate. Dahlia will activate and attack. So she's got 3 die 8 against, sorry. Yeah, 3 die 8 against you. You can brawl me with 3 die 8, or you can dodge me with 3 die 6. Now in this situation, she does not have control of the blocking. Dahlia does. So if you're going to be defensive, then you want to use d6s. If you want to try and injure Dahlia, you're going to have to go with those d8s. What do you think you want to do?
I'm on a dodge.
Okay, 3 die 6. I could put Hellboy down and not a single success. So you could back up away from Dahlia. Would you like to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yay.
Towards this end of the table, the opposite end of the table.
Not even sure what this end is. The
Towards her.
opposite.
Yeah.
Towards.
The opposite.
Okay. Away from the gate.
Yeah.
Away from Roz. Away from Lobster. Okay. So off that way.
That other gray abomination.
Gray Abomination goes. Okay. He's got 2 die 6 coming at you. You can dodge me with 3 die 6 or brawl me with 2 die 8.
Dodge.
Dodging. The attack. A 4. Wow, that was a lot of dice.
That was
I'm gonna ask you to re-roll that.
I preemptively put it in, and then I
Yeah.
They were all successes. Get off my back. Ooh.
You got the one you needed.
Yes.
So this one I'm going to say has actually got Lobster the nearer target. He
Lobster gonna
can't.
shoot
He
him
won't
down?
be able to shoot because I was less.
Did
than
I
3
pass the
inches.
dodge?
Yes.
Can I move?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Disengage an inch.
Good catch.
Okay. 2 die 6 on Lobster. Lobster, you can either brawl me with 3 die 8, Sorry, 3 die 10, or you can dodge me with 2 die 8.
I'll brawl.
Okay, here is my 2 die 6 attack. Nothing. Boy, my poor little fella's can't get anything
I'm
through
taking you
today.
down.
Take 3.
Take
Gonna have to
3.
roll a 3 dice.
Bye.
And it's gone. All
Woohoo!
right.
You got the Rami and...
Rami hasn't fought yet, has he? Okay.
Can we scoot that camera
Rami
over a little
will
bit?
attack with 3 die 8. Pip. Roz, you can brawl me with, sorry, I'm going to lose the dice for the previous fight. I'll have 2 die 8 to attack you. You can brawl me with 3 die 8 or dodge me with 4 die 8.
Let's dodge.
Okay, 4 die 8. Here is the attack. 2 successes. There is the dodge, a 6 out of 5. And you dodged 1, so you have to roll a 1 dice health check.
Those were all successes. I don't know who made this game up.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Good enough, lady. Okay,
Passed it.
you passed it. Good job.
Gray boy by himself.
Gray Boy will go after... Oh, gosh. Who's nearest now? Roz. Okay.
Yeah.
He's going after Roz.
Okay.
He's got 2 die 6. Roz, you can brawl me with 2 die 8 or dodge me with 4 die 8.
I'll dodge.
Okay, here's the attack. A 4.
Got it.
Dodged it. Okay, would you like to back away an inch, or you want to stay in there?
I'm going to
I'd
keep the
back
two
up.
of them
Oh, okay. All right.
tied up so that they can't come after Hellboy.
Okay,
I like it.
good. So I'm going to get, at the end of the turn, I'm going to get 2 more baddies. One of them is 7 inches away over this way.
Oh, that's nice.
Stop at the gate. And 7 inches that way.
We got our recovery checks.
Yeah, we should have done that first. Okay, 7 inches that way. And recovery checks. So, Hellboy, you're going to have to
Okay.
hand over that card.
Yep.
Discard your just reward to make your recovery check. All right, let's see it.
A D6?
Yeah.
No, son of a...
Okay. He remains injured.
Ugh.
Here is for Rami.
You get 2. Oh, you just reroll. That's it.
Should have done that first. End of the turn. Pull a bullet.
Cards.
Drawing
Nay,
cards.
you got a disarmed,
Disarmed.
and Dave got bad luck.
Bad luck. Ooh, nice.
You are a dirty son of a biscuit eater.
All right, Nay, we're starting turn number
You
4.
are a dirty dog.
Turn number 4.
Woo!
What's really nice is that Hellboy is free now. He is
Yeah.
free from all of the baddies.
Yeah.
Potentially, he could run here, except that he's injured,
Yeah,
and if
that's
you
a-
move over 6 inches, you're going to have to take a peril.
But if he goes 6 and Lobster only does like a little small.
Could get in front of him and block,
Yeah,
huh?
then-
Yeah, good idea. Okay, anyhow, Nay, you tell me, who do you want to activate? Give her a picture of the table, babe.
Let's activate Lobster.
Okay. When he activates, I'll just go ahead and play my bad luck card, and I'm going to ask you to discard one of your cards at random.
I only got one.
Okay. We'll get rid of that one then. Dang it, I only got her disarmed. All right. Lobster, what's Lobster
Don't
going
forget
to
to come
do?
and play with us.
Wow, what was that? That's awfully hateful. Why are you being so mean?
you were practically doing a jig as you took away her one card, her one opportunity to recover. All right, what Lobster's gonna do?
I'm gonna go up to the Holland,
Dahlia?
Yeah,
Dahlia?
that one.
Okay. Why you gonna go give her some smackdown, or are you gonna shoot her in the face?
I'm gonna give her some smackdown.
Oh, all right. You got a 1-inch move to move in. He's trying to keep her off of Hellboy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you get 4 die 10. Dahlia's rolling 4 die 8.
9
You got
and
a
7.
9 and a 7. Two 5s and a 4. 2 5s and a 4. How do you want to play that? How do you want to play that? I'm going to put a green button on Hellboy to help us remember that he's got poison.
Oh, what the heck? Let's take them all.
She says, take them all. Lobster's going to roll a 3 dice health check. Dahlia will have to roll a 2 dice health check. Let's see it.
No.
That was a no. And for those of you playing along at home, Dahlia has now poisoned the lobster as well. So Lobster is now poisoned. And you cannot roll recovery checks for him unless you discard a card. Here is Dahlia's. She passed.
Ugh.
Well, you're keeping her off of Hellboy. So Lobster's done. Who's next? The toxin, Dahlia's poison. You got the Lobster. I'm sorry.
No, Hellboy and Roz.
Hellboy and Roz. Roz has 2 buddies. One
Yeah.
grabbing his tail, and the other one grabbing her whiskers.
I want Hellboy to take off towards where you had the camera sitting.
Okay, away from everybody, away from
Kind of,
all
yeah,
the baddies.
towards where the pedestal is.
Towards the big thing here in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. So heading towards open ground. Now, here's the thing: is that if
we
you
going
move up,
6
are
or
you
barrel?
moving 6, or are you going to try and move more than that? If you fail a peril, that's going to keep him tied
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Right now, you know what? If you move 6, there's only one of them that would 2. There's probably only 2 of the baddies that would be able to rush Hellboy if you move 6.
Yeah.
Because this one will have to rush Lobster. This one would still be able to rush Hellboy. That one would still be able to rush Hellboy. If it's just it's a dangerous thing. If you run and you get a bad peril
Then
here,
you're stuck there.
then you're going to be stuck right there.
Yeah.
Which isn't going to change it a lot. It really just means 2 of them are going to attack him anyway. It's not really going to change the situation a lot.
No, but it gets him further from Dahlia.
It gets it further from Dahlia.
Let's run.
He says she wants to run. All right. That means you get a random peril, and the peril is 12 successes.
1 with finesse.
One with finesse. And you have D2 die 6 in that. And all you got to do is get one of these. And you're going to take off for the hills. You can do it. That's like a 75% chance. Boys and girls, if you haven't already, please take a moment right now and hit that like button for us. We really do appreciate that. If you're not a subscriber, you ought to be. Get subscribed to our little channel. Now, if she fails this roll, if one of these dice is not a 4, that means he slips right there and does not move at all. And we'll have to roll a health check. Let's see it. And
Yes,
she gets the
eat
1
it.
success she needs, and you can move 12 inches. So just running to the other side of the table as far as we can to get loose of everybody. Get you all the way. What?
No, I was trying to think of.
All the way over here. Get free, young Hellboy. Lobster shouts to him. Protect the relic! And young Hellboy runs like the wind. So now nobody can get to him. Nobody is going to be able to reach him. All right, so that means Roz hasn't activated.
Nope.
All right, Roz.
Which is gonna have to split.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you can split your dice. You got 4 die 8. You could put maybe 3 against the Abomination. Do the old tricky move. Put 3 against the Abomination, 1 against Rami, and try to resolve the Abomination first, and then try to, get away from both of them. I don't know if you want to do that or not, but how do you feel like you'd like to do it? You could either dodge them. You could also brawl them and dice on the Abomination and 3 on Rami. I don't know. You get to decide what you want to do. Let's see if Bessie has any suggestions. Bessie, suggestions?
Honestly, I don't know. Since the whole plan is to keep them occupied from.
Mm-hmm.
Then maybe we throw 1 at the Abomination and 3 at brawl them.
Let's dodge them each with 2 each.
Okay, let's do it. So 2 dodge on Rami, 2 dice on the Abomination. And remember, simply because you chose to use the dodge, she doesn't actually have to disengage. She could be just fighting a delaying game here and trying to hold them in place. Not a bad idea. So we're going to deal with, which one of those 2 fights would you like to resolve first?
The Abomination.
Okay, here is its 2 dice attacking you. It got a 5. Can you get a 5 on your 2 die 8?
Yes.
You did indeed.
Woo!
Here is Rami.
Wait, she gets to back up, right?
Yes.
Oh,
You
I
get to
don't
back
have
away?
to, do I?
You don't have to. No.
You don't have to unless you
Yeah. Do you want to keep them tied up?
unless you want to disengage.
I want to
Yeah.
keep them tied up.
Okay. Here is Rami. Rami got a
Ooh.
5 and 2 4s, so no way you're going to dodge all of those. Let's see what you do dodge. Dodge 2. Only have to roll a 1 dice health check.
No.
And Roz takes it to the popo.
Oh.
And she has a powie pow. All right. And that's all of the player characters. And now we go... what is it, babe?
I think we need to put a red marker on Lobster. Or do you just want to have the green be there and we know that? Okay.
No, you're right. Okay. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Well,
Said you're
thank
welcome.
you to you.
Baddies.
Baddies. So, nearest
I
enemies...
thought Lobster only got hit once.
He did. Yeah, that's why he's injured. The green marker is there
Oh,
to
it's
show
just
that
saying
he's
it's
poisoned.
poison. Okay.
Yeah. I would normally just put those on the cards, which I did over here, because that's like the habit I have is to just put them on the cards. But I put them out there so that you guys could kind of help us keep track as well, and it's a little bit easier. Less likely that I'm going to forget about it, but it does kind of clutter up the table a little bit. Anywho, I guess I'm going to start with the baddies. Let's do Roz again.
Okay.
See if I can finish her off. I'm going to start with the Abomination. Now, let's do Rami. Rami's going to attack with 2 die 8. 2 die 8 coming at you. You can dodge me with 4 die 6.
Yes.
Okay, 4 die 6 it is. 2 die 8 coming at you. A 5. All you got to do is get a 5. On 4 dice, you could do that. Bam!
Got it.
Any reason you would want to back up? Are you going to stay where you're at?
Stay where I'm at.
Okay, 2 die 6 from the Abomination. Sorry, I should have asked you what skill you wanted to use. Are you dodging? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you got 4 die 6, and you don't even have to roll. Again, you have the option to disengage. Do you want to disengage or remain where you are? Okay.
Stay right where I'm at.
All right.
Got Dahlia in contact with Lobster.
Dahlia is in contact with the Lobster. she gonna dip
I
him
think
in?
he's gonna pinch her on the cheek.
She's dipping him in butter sauce. She's gonna have him for
Look
dinner.
at that tuchus. He can't.
He's gonna have him for dinner. Dipping him butter.
Honestly, he's probably like, okay.
I got 3 die 8. 3 die 8 to attack you with. And what do you want to do here? You can dodge me with 2 die 8, or you can brawl me with 3 die 10.
Even though
Let's
he's hurt.
brawl.
Sorry, 3 die 8. 3 die 8 or 2 die 8. Okay, brawling. Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's a really good choice there because he has combat sense, so he's going to assign the
so he
blocking
can dodge,
anyway. Yeah,
Or yeah, he can block no matter what.
Yeah. The only real difference there is that he would not be able to disengage if he really wanted to, but yeah. So 3 die 8 from the Lobster, 3 die 8 from Dahlia. Here is the attack. 7 and 2 4s.
Okay.
Okay,
A
you got
4.
4. She will say take them all, so he's going to have to roll 3
What
dice.
does he want to block?
Oh, you're exactly right. He has the decision. He has the decision there. So, Nay, how do you... Now, the NPCs will never block. They don't really have that choice.
Mm-hmm.
Nay has combat sense. Lobster has the combat sense. So you could block if you wanted to. If you wanted to mitigate one of those hits and knock it out of there so you only had to roll a 2 dice health check. So do you want to roll a 2 dice or do you want to roll a 3 dice with a chance of injuring her? That's the choice there.
Let's just roll the 2 die.
Okay, so she knocks out one of his... Nay knocks out one of Dahlia's 4s, and that means the Lobster's going to roll a 2 dice health check. And is injured again. Oh.
The dice have turned against me.
Oh. And now the baddies continue. So...
So now it's just the abominations.
Yeah. You know what? I forgot they're just gonna rush the nearest enemy. They won't even have a chance to go after Hellboy. As a player character, you know, you have choices that you can make.
Mm-hmm.
Non-player characters have programmed things that they do. They're not really intended to try and outsmart you. They just kind of do what they're doing. Now, you could easily play this scenario with a game master, right? Play it in kind of a more of a role-playing sort of situation. Now, if you're playing it with a game master, the game master could choose to do whatever he wants with the NPCs. He doesn't have to just follow their programming. He could say, you know what, I'm sending those guys after Hellboy. But
that's
as
not how we're playing it.
That's not how I'm playing this. I am playing him as straight non-player characters, and what it says in the scenario is that they will rush the nearest enemy. So I don't really have a lot of choice here. So this one will activate first, and we'll go in on Hellboy. I'm sorry, Lobster Johnson.
I was going to say, poor old Lobster.
Yeah. I'm only rolling 2 die 6 here. So there's no reason for you not to brawl me with, you've been in 2 fights, so you're down to 2 die 6 to brawl me, or 2 die 6 to dodge, and there's no reason to really dodge here, I don't think. The only difference would be, here you're getting either 2 dice to brawl me or 2 dice to dodge. The only real difference there is if you actually chose to dodge and you successfully avoided the hits, then you could back up an inch. That's the only real difference, because you could still use your successes to block if you wanted to.
I could then shoot at the incoming, right?
Yeah. When the next one rushes you, then it would free you up to try to shoot at him.
Yeah.
Interesting tactic. Now there are a lot of choices there. So Nay, hopefully we've muddied the waters for you a bit there. What would you like to do?
I'm going to dodge.
Okay, here's my 2 die 6. This is what you got to dodge. A nothing. Would you like to back up or stay where you are?
Back up.
I don't think that's a bad choice at all. Back up an inch. So now when this next one rushes you, you're going to get to use your shooting skill now.
Pew pew.
I didn't measure that, but I assume it was over 3 inches. It was close enough. So you're going to get 5d6 versus his 2d6.
Because he ignores multiple fights with shooting?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I got a 6. Oh, tip it.
Oh,
Okay. You got a 6, a 5, and a 4. So, you could block my 6 and give me 2. Or you could say take them all. What do you feel like you'd like to do here?
Black the one and.
Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. So, he'll have to roll a 2 dice health check, and he is gone.
woo!
So the next one will go in. They do ignore the difficult area, so the next guy will go in. And it's the same thing. You could shoot with 5d6, and here is my attack. I got nothing. So whatever you roll is what I'm going to roll. 5 successes. So roll a 5 dice health check. You guys ever seen somebody pass a 5 dice health check?
That's it.
What is that, like a... It's got to be like a 2% chance. No, we're down into like the 1% range there.
Just barely
So close.
missed it. Woohoo!
So close. So close. 1%,
Bye-bye.
not today. All right,
That's
that
the end.
ends the turn. So now it really is about Hellboy surviving the scenario, because he's got the major plot point. So,
And we have no opportunity to recover.
did I do Roz? Yeah, I did Roz.
Yes.
Okay. No opportunity to roll recovery checks, so none of her characters are going to recover, except I do.
Raz would, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I sorry. Yeah, Roz is not poisoned yet. I'm about to get her poisoned.
You're not getting anywhere near me. Or my whiskers.
And Roz remains injured.
God
Checking
dang.
her card. Okay. As I said, none of them are going to recover.
Pull a bullet.
Back to it.
You jinxed it.
Oh, no.
I know. Yeah, we're going to place 2 more baddies.
We have placed 2 more baddies.
One of them is over here by this fence,
And one's 4 inches behind me.
and one is 4 inches this way.
Run to the tractor.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Sorry. There you go, Nay. There's the 2 new fellas that appeared over here. All right, so one about 4 inches this way, and one about 4 inches that way. All right, we're going to draw cards. You drew a misfortune.
You gotta focus.
I drew a focus. Okay. Well, what are you going to do? Hellboy is in between 2 baddies over here. Is he going to activate first, or are you going to have somebody else go? He's in a bit of a pickle there.
Lobster can move a bit and shoot that one guy down, right?
He could, yeah. He could
We're
move.
not
He could
engaged.
move this way and try and shoot
And
one
then he'd
of
still
them
be the
down
closest.
to
for this
everybody.
one.
Yeah, like possibly to all of them. I don't know. Yeah, because Lobster's over there, and Lobster is free from all combatants now, so he can move
So let's
6 inches.
move him
Does he
4.
want to
or
run
4,
about?
6.
I'm gonna go 6.
So it comes around this way, making sure that monster that's nearest to Hellboy. I assume you didn't want to run.
No.
No,
Okay.
she said 6.
Okay. So move up here. So you're gonna have like 5d6 against
Oh,
that
yeah.
abomination.
Wait. Yeah.
5d6, and guess what? The abomination will do nothing. Abomination is reanimated. It will not reply in any way to the shooting. So whatever you roll is how many I'll do. 4 successes.
No.
Gone.
Woohoo!
Did we draw cards? Yeah, we did
Yeah.
cards. Okay. Who's next? Who is next? Oh man,
Um,
that toxin working on
let's
Lobster
do
and Hellboy
Hellboy.
All right, so he could run off towards the. Do you want to move 6, or do you want to? Are you going to try and run again here?
Let's try and run again.
Okay, all right. Then
All
you're going to
right.
have to take that peril right now.
Oh.
Take that peril.
2 with might or finesse.
2. Oh
Might,
well,
maybe might.
He's got might, and he has muscles of steel, so he's going to get 4 die 8.
Okay.
4 die 8. Only needs 1 of these.
2 of them.
I was gonna
2
say
of
that
them.
too.
Got him.
Got the 2
Yay.
you needed. And you are over by the tractor.
Yes.
I assume that's where you wanted to go.
Yes.
Is there a
Mhm.
different... Okay, over by the tractor.
Who doesn't want to be by that?
Who
tractor?
doesn't? Oh, it's a lovely little tractor. He's still injured. He still has the relic, and he is still poisoned. The only character you haven't activated is Roz.
Mm-hmm.
So she will now activate.
And she's got 2 of
She's
them.
got a tiger by the tail over here. She's injured. Are you going to try to dodge both of them? When you activate, you're going to have to split your dice. How do you want to play this?
What would it be? 2 each?
2 each. Yep, you could. Yep, you could do it that way.
Because you have 4, so you can kind of split it up.
You could put 3 on one and 1 on another. You know, yada
No,
yada.
let's just go 2-2.
Okay. Now, if you use your slam ability, you could discard your misfortune to get an extra brawl dice.
But that means you can't pick one to recover.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're brawling here, putting 2 dice on both of them. Do you want
Well,
to
no, I was
discard?
gonna dodge them.
You don't really need to because you're
Oh.
the active character, unless
true.
unless you want to get away from them. Then you choose to dodge. If you're wanting to just keep them here, then you can do the same thing by simply rolling brawl.
Okay.
But
Well,
the
we only
question
got.
is,
We're in the 5th, right?
yep,
Yeah.
you only got 2 more turns to stay alive. What do you think you want to do?
Let's fight.
Okay,
Let's do.
Uh,
I'll discard my card and get another one.
okay, who's that dice going on?
So 2 on the
Abomination
abomination
and 3 on Rami.
and 3. Yeah.
Okay, which one of those fights do you want to do first?
The abomination.
Okay, here is the Abomination. You get to roll first. You're
Oh,
the
yeah.
active character. 2 dice on the Abomination.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Ooh.
2 dice from the Abomination. 2 hits.
Oh,
Roll
God.
2 dice health check.
No!
Roz is
My Roz.
down. That's going to free up Rami.
You be quiet.
Okay, Roz is down.
That's it.
And that's it for the player character. So
Yep.
now the baddies will activate. They don't have a lot of choices, though. All of them are going to descend on the Lobster
And Lobster's
because...
going to shoot him down.
yeah, he is going to shoot him down. This is going to be cool. So we're going to start with that Abomination.
Okay.
That's just standing there.
So I get 5? D6?
Yeah, and you're going to get to shoot at all of them. So I got 2 dice coming at you. He is a shooting machine. It's going crazy. I got 2 dice 6 coming at you. You have 5d6. The attack. 6 out of 4.
6 and a 4. Oh, my
6
God.
and a 4. So you could block both of mine, or you could just say take them all. How do you want to play it?
If he's engaged, he can't shoot, can he?
He will not be able to shoot if my guy survives this.
That was a disaster.
No, that's not bad.
That
That's not
wasn't
bad.
average. It was bad.
That was fairly average.
Stop. Not for me.
How do you want to play that, Nay? Do you think you want to? Do you want to block them both, or are you just going to go for some? You're going to go for blood here.
We're close to the end. Let's just take them all.
Says take them all. Okay, so you're going to roll a 2 dice health check, and I will roll a 2 dice health check.
You go first.
Okay. Pass.
Oh, my God.
Lobster.
I'll never forgive you.
I know. And you are down.
I will never forgive you as long as I
Lobster
live.
is down.
I'm writing it in my book.
I know.
The
I know.
betrayal.
So they will only move 6 inches towards you because that's what they're programmed to do.
Yeah.
So this one will now move 6 inches towards you.
My
This
epic
one will move
firefight
6
didn't end
inches
like I
towards
wanted
you.
it to.
I don't think she has a shoot skill. No. Rami will move 6 inches towards you, and he can actually shoot. He has 2. What?
We will get cover.
Yeah, he'll get cover.
Yeah.
He only has 2 dice 6, and he's been in a fight, so he'll only have 1 dice 6 to throw at you. You're going to have to dodge me with 3 dice 6. Here's my attack. Okay, nothing.
Okay.
You could even back up an inch if you wanted to.
Yep.
Okay, get another inch away from them as he... Now we have to stay in the cemetery area. That's the play area for this scenario.
Mm-hmm.
This one will only move 6 inches towards you. Okay.
And the abomination. Oh no, he already went. That's right.
Yeah, the abomination next to Lobster. And that's it. They're done.
And we have no cards to. Oh, Roz.
Roz gets a recovery check. There you go, babe. Let's see if Rosie can get up. 4, 5, or 6.
No.
Roz
Oh my gosh.
is gone.
This is a.
We don't have any cards
I
in
used
your
all my good
hand
juju up.
to roll for any recovery
Oh.
checks. So, give me 4, babe. So, remember that if you do, the only way a character can normally go out of play, and that's not necessarily for, for follower level characters, but most characters, the way you go out of play is by failing a recovery check while you are down. So although he cannot roll a recovery check, that also means that he cannot technically go out of play right now.
Because he technically couldn't fail it.
Right, because you can't roll, you cannot fail. So he just remains lying there. He in a limbo state.
We get 2 more baddies.
2 more baddies will appear.
They better get some good rolls.
Over there by...
Oh, my
over there
devastation
by
can't handle it.
7 and 8. Well, that couldn't have been any better. I don't know that there's going to be 7 this way. I don't know that he's going to be able to really get away from them, though. It's by staying in the 8 inches over here by Dahlia. Okay. All right. Draw cards. Your card is a bad feeling. You drew a bad feeling. Now that's interesting because you could use that. Oh, and I drew a bad news. Oh, so this is the last turn of the scenario. This is the last turn of the scenario right here.
Man.
All she has to do is not fail a health check. If she fails a health check, you go down and the relic is dropped. So
if we
she
go in the house, are we far enough from Dahlia that they can only go 6?
probably. If he moved 6 like over here towards the fire,
Then it would just be the 1.
you could get 6 inches this way, get over there by that pillar. That guy wouldn't get you, that guy wouldn't. Nobody would get you except for those 2.
Oh, those 2.
And I don't know that you can get away. That may be your best bet, because if you run towards this corner,
Then Dahlia can get
Dahlia and 2 abominations are within range for that corner. Going in the house or just over here by this pillar.
you. And he has muscles of steel.
Mm-hmm. I can't rush that guy. I don't know. What do you think you want to do? I don't know that there's any reason to run, because although you could try to run and get way over there in that corner,
They're still going to be able to get you.
these 2 guys over here are still going to be able to get
So
to
just
you.
an extra risk you don't need.
Right. As long as you... Yeah. You could just move 6. And
Yeah,
they-
just move me where only the 2 can get me.
Okay, and that's just moving over here, putting his back against the wall. putting his back up against the wall right here. He's poisoned. He's bleeding. All right. So that was his move, and now the baddies. So we know that all these fellas, the rules for non-player characters is that you activate the one that's nearest first. So we're going to start with this one here first, and it will checking cards. Got nothing to play. Here comes the first one. Rawr. And it's rolling 2 die 6. I think you have to dodge here, don't you, baby? I mean,
Yeah.
you could. You got to dodge it, right?
Yeah, I'm
What are
gonna
you thinking?
dodge.
I'm asking Bessie
Well,
because
there's
she's
muscles
kind of.
Heal,
What?
so that would put him.
Doesn't affect his dodge, babe.
Oh, I know, his brawl.
Yeah. But if right now I got control of the blocking, so
Yeah.
if you brawl me, that means any successes I roll, you're taken.
Yeah.
If you want to mitigate any damage at all, you got to try to dodge. Anyway, Nay
No,
said
you're right.
dodge,
Yeah,
so we're
you're
going
right.
with what Nay says.
What am I dodging with?
3 die 6.
Okay.
And I got 2 die 6 coming at you. 2 die 6 versus 3 die 6. Hellboy with his back against the wall. Here's the roll. A 6 and a 5.
Oh, jeez.
A 6 and a 5, Bessie. Can you stop that 6 and 5?
Quit cluttering my space.
6 and a 5.
Yes!
6. When it really matters,
Woo!
you call on your good friends to throw some dice down. Well. Look at that. So she dodges all 3. No real reason. You got your back against the wall. There's no moving here. So I remember somebody once asked, well, how can you dodge if you have your back against the wall? Well, just like a boxer in a ring, what we're really talking about is that you're being defensive here.
It's called the bob and weave.
When you get your back against the wall, that doesn't mean that you're stationary and can't move. You can still move around a little bit. So that's really what we're talking about there.
Do your thing.
You do it. You do it. No, you do
You're
it.
so good.
You do it. There you go. So here's now the second one.
Now, how
this
far
one-
away is that abomination?
I don't know, like 7 inches, 8 inches. Why?
Oh, that's right. They can run without taking a.
Correct.
Yes,
Yeah.
they
Okay.
ignore it.
This is their home territory. They are the
Right.
reason this cemetery is.
They know where all
deserted.
the Legos are hidden.
Yeah. So here comes the next one. Rawr. All right, 2 die 6. This is coming down to it. This is coming down to it right here. Here's the roll. A 5. All Bessie has to do. And she's got 3 die 6. 3 die 6 to dodge this. I guess just get a 5. And
Yes!
she does it. Just barely. A5. A5, and that is enough to hang on.
Oh boy.
That's enough for Hellboy to hang on to it. The rest of them are too far away. The rest of them will only be able to move 6 inches because they're not within rush range. So as they waddle towards Hellboy, even Dahlia and everybody, Rami cannot shoot because his pet abominations are over there trying to chew on Hellboy, and that was awesome. That was awesome.
Yay!
That
Oh
was
boy.
fun.
That came down to it, boy.
That was stressful, I'll be honest. Those end ones were.
That was fun.
It was
We
fun.
like
It
the
was- woo.
stressful ones. We like the ones that keep you on your feet, keep you guessing.
Yeah.
So that was really, really cool. Hellboy makes it away with the relic. Now, this is a chapter 1 scenario, so those relics are very important. Those become what you carry on into. That creates the connection with the old gods of Egypt. And then once you establish a relic, then you can actually pick a connection to one of the old gods of Egypt, and and then they have the ability to communicate with you and help guide you towards what you need to do to destroy Apophis. So then you get to pick one of the old gods to be an associate, and then they follow the normal associate rules for the most part. They do have one little trick up their sleeve, but for the most part, they become associates with all of the requirements and limitations of an associate. And they only stay with you for the duration of the Tomb of the Serpent campaign.
Yeah.
And then once the Tomb of the Serpent campaign is, they return to whence they came.
I have heathens going crazy, so I'm gonna dip out.
Well, say bye to Nay. Don't
No,
leave
well, I
without
wasn't
saying-
gonna leave
Don't
without saying
just-
bye to Nay.
That was so rude. I can't believe you would just
It's
leave
not like I
that.
dipped out and took
I'm
everything
sorry.
off.
I'm sorry, Nay. She's this one, a Sauvage.
Oh my god!
Sorry. I get excited sometimes.
I tell you, Bessie, I am looking forward to playing a game with you.
Me too. I can't
Yay! We're gonna be
We
in
can't have any cameras
Albuquerque, New
on us,
Mexico.
though.
wait. That's
Okay.
true.
Well, we'll see.
It'll have to be a mature rating.
Right?
Oh my. All right, boys and girls. Thank
All
you so
right.
much for joining us today. We really do appreciate y'all. If you're not a
Bye.
subscriber, you ought to be.
Bye,
Get subscribed
Nay.
to our
Love
little
ya.
channel. Make sure you hit that
Bye-bye.
like button for us. That's really important. And that's it for today. Nay, hang out with me. Bessie, will you hit the close over there? Bye, everybody. You're the best Pulp Alley audiences on the YouTube.